reviews the Foundy Universal Pixel and these third-party pixels, but today we're just talking specifically about the third-party pixels. So in order to add a pixel, you'll see here we're under the Manage Pixels tab. You can see we've already added these third-party pixels here, but simply what you would do is add the pixel or click the Add Pixel button, label or name your pixel here, and then you're going to change, select the selection here based on what your kind of goals of the pixel are. If you're basically just trying to kind of measure performance, just functionality and kind of see basic audience data, strictly necessary would be what you would select. For performance in terms of more specific analytics, let's say Meta's Facebook Ads Manager or Events Manager, for example, with performance, you'd be able to actually measure clicks that are happening on your landing and music pages over on the Meta Events Manager side. And then for advertising, this is when you would actually set up conversion events on Meta's Ad Studio or TikTok or Google, any other one as well. But so from here, you're actually going to paste the full pixel code. So if I jump over to this document that we have here, you'll see these example codes. A lot of times you might just pull your pixel ID from your ads account in Meta or Facebook, but in this as you're adding this, you actually need the full HTML script here. So you can find this stuff really easily online, Googling or doing a quick search. You can also reach out to us if you have issues with that. The main point is on these, the full code, you're going to have your pixel ID that will go into these areas. Now, once you've added that, you just simply click create. I'm going to show you what we've done here under one that is already live. You can see here that we've added the full pixel code. Now make sure if you're copying and pasting, there's a way to paste without any type of formatting. For some reason, sometimes with Macs or Apple devices, copying and pasting can, I guess, apparently impact the way the code structure is. So just make sure you're not formatting it in any way when you add it in here. Then from there, you'll see that the pixel is here. There's a couple of ways you can test to make sure that the pixel's happening or the pixel is firing and deployed. So if I look at one of my pages, you can see here that this Meta Pixel Helper shows that the pixel is properly deployed and firing on this Foundy page. You can also create events on the Meta side or Facebook or Google to test and just make sure that you're seeing that data flow properly as well. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. You can add as many of these as you want. The thing to remember here is if you're building out pages for different artists in one account, if you add multiple Meta accounts, you're going to have those pixels firing across every page that's created in this account. So if you have two different artists that you're putting pages in one account for, or you're creating pages in one account, then if you bring in different meta pixels for those respective artists, those pixels will fire across both artist pages. So it's a best practice to actually create separate accounts for each of your artists if you're specifically using separate pixels for those artists from other platforms. If you have any questions, reach out and let us know. But hopefully this is a thorough overview for you. And other than that, happy marketing.